Hi, good morning. Hi, Marlene. Michelle's here. Woo woo. I like all the waves. Hope you guys are doing well. We're gonna be doing a 45-ish minute flow class today. Thank you all for joining in. Hello. Again, I always try to read, and you guys sometimes have code names. I don't know who you are, but I'm happy to see you anyway. Cat and the bear, hi. It's okay. I say I don't have Instagram, but really I'm quasi a dog. My dog really doesn't actually have an Instagram account, but it's me. So who would know? Great. You might need a prop today of some kind, a block or something firm that just brings the ground up towards you. Always good to have around. Just going to do a really free form flow today. I'm not really sure what's going to come out, so thanks for joining me and being in it with me today, or this morning. I was up early, so it feels like already half a day is gone. But it's still very early. Aura, hi! Riche in the house. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes for people to log in. I love all the waves. Please say hi. But then I'm going to turn the comments off so that you can just see like the full screen. They kind of block half of the screen here. So great. Again, if you're just logging in, we're going to do about 45-ish minute flow. Props are always great to have. This is your time. This is your practice. You always want to listen to your body. Take breaks when you need, water when you need. Yeah. Oh, great to see all of you too. We've got a Karen here as well. Great. So fun. Okay, so I'm just going to turn these comments off if I remember how. And since we're only doing about a 45-minute class, let's not wait. Let's not hesitate. Let's get started. And you can always take a few more moments to get yourself situated in your space. And set up that little sanctuary, even if it's just the space of your mat. And bring yourself into a comfortable position. Doesn't matter which one, seated, child's pose, lying down. Just a place where you can bring some more ease and softness into your body, where you can definitely invite that in by allowing yourself to be supported by the ground. I'm going to take that support to the next level. Find your breath nice and smooth and silky in and out through your nose, so that you're supporting yourself with your breath. And draw in that breath with a little more vigor, more energy, so that you're expanding the scope of your breath, the scope of your attention. And even though this takes a little bit of discipline, a little bit of like a fire, it's still a sense of support because you're broadening the scope of your awareness and your understanding, and therefore able to see that more full, clear picture and bring more support, more energy, more life and understanding into more of your experience. And that nice full breath in and out through your nose, coming from the base of the throat, a little constriction in the back of the throat. And for these first few, maybe even exaggerating that sound, that sense of energy and control that you have over your breath. And allowing each breath to bring you more of that sense of understanding. And deepening and clarifying that picture that you're creating of this present experience. And that's your practice. Bringing life, bringing attention, bringing support through your breath and through your choices to your body and to your experience. Let's do 2 breaths together. Empty your lungs out. And invigorating breath in through your nose. Fill up your body, stretch out to the edges. And as you exhale, just unhinge your jaw. Let it out through the mouth. Soften. So just do one more full breath in, filling up with focused attention. Big breath out. Unhinge the jaw. And then guiding the breath in and out through your nose. That pace and quality where you're inviting energy and attention through without forcing, but still guiding. And start to bring movement to your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes, whether you're laying down or seated. Start to stretch your arms up over your head, create some space. Awesome. And then slowly bring yourself into a tabletop position. So we're starting in different positions. So wherever you're at, you're going to bring yourself into your hands and your knees. And no need to force or push. Moving with that same quality of your breath with energy and to create space. A few cycles of cat-cow. Inhale, scoop the chest and the tailbone up. Breathe in. Exhale, navel to the spine, chin to the chest, and curl round. Dome the back up. Inhale, you arch. Exhale and curl. And you do that a few more times. And trying to move in your full range of motion, knowing that it's still early, and that range of motion can slowly build. It's like the breath, you're not forcing or pushing, but you're moving into some of those more dense places. You're moving into your edges. Little by little, breath by breath, creating space by touching on what you feel, moving into what you feel. So that might mean going side to side or circles with the head, circles with the torso. No right or wrong way to move. You're just here discovering your body and getting that nice full perspective, that clear full picture with each breath and movement. Neutral spine on your next inhale. You're going to swivel your toes to the left side of your mat. Both toes. Step your right foot back so your right foot is down. Twist your right arm up towards the sky. Sort of like a modified side plank. Push the ground away. Left shoulder into your back. Stretch your right arm high. Take a breath in. Reach your right fingers to the top of your mat, pressing the right foot down so there's this nice side stretch. Exhale, bringing yourself back to tabletop. And then we'll reverse. Toes swivel to the right. Left foot steps back, planting the edge of the foot down. So the whole left pinky foot, toes down. Inhale, arm reaching high. And take a moment, set your shoulders into your back. Tuck your chin in, let your neck be long. Inhale, left fingers reach as you press the left foot down. So there's this beautiful side stretch, still pushing the ground away. And then back to tabletop, exhale. Now we're just going to move side to side, more fluid. Toes spin, inhale, reach the arm up and over as the foot steps back. Exhale, back to tabletop. And then second side, toes spin right, inhale, left arm reaching up and over, big stretch, yawning the body open. Exhale, tabletop. And then do that one more time to each side with your breath. Think of your practice, this flow practice, as a dance with your breath. No need to rush, trying to get in that full range of movement, filling up breath with movement, movement with breath. And then when you're finished, you're back in tabletop. One more cat-cow, scoop the chest, the tailbone up. Round it in, belly to the spine, dome the back. Great, inhale, back to neutral. You're going to tuck your toes under, lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Start with a really generous bend to your knees. That strong base, press the thumbprints down. Lift your bum higher, stretch the waist back and up. Take a moment, unhinge your jaw as you exhale. Find that softness in the back of your neck. And as you press the fingers down, keep pressing the thighs back. So there's this strength in your legs to lift your bum high. The strength in your fingers to lift your bum high. Let your spine and head hang. A little bit opening for the sides of the body. So inhale, lift your heels up. Spinning your heels to the left. Keep pressing your hands down your bum back. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale, spin the heels down to the right. Stretching that left side of your body. And move it side to side. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale, spin left. Right hand pushing down. One more time. Heels lift. Spin them to the right side. Inhale, heels lift. Lower the heels down. They don't have to touch, but there's that energy of heels pressing down, fingers pressing down, and keep rolling your bum high. There can still be a generous bend to your knees. Take that really full breath and fill up long through the spine, wide through the lungs. Let the head hang and hinge the jaw, big exhale. And then one more time, full breath. As you exhale, feel that tone of your belly to the spine. Use that as your support. Relax the head. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees and gaze forward. Walk to the front of your mat to fold over your legs. So just moving, always moving into the body, into what you feel. Let the head hang. Breathe, especially into those dense spaces. Move into those dense spaces, whether that's creating some movement within the shapes. And inhale, half lengthen. Scoop the bum up, lift the chest, almost like cow pose. That little arch of the upper back. Exhale, fold, belly in, back of the neck long, head heavy. Great, do that one more time. Half lengthen. Breathing in, scooping the tailbone and chest up. Exhale, fold. And that strong base, push the feet down, plant them, inhale, arms, stretch high, overhead, big reach from feet up to fingertips. Thumbs come to the center of your body. And take a moment, eyes can be closed. And just check in with how you're feeling. Use your breath to draw in attention and observe. Not trying to change your experience, but meeting it with your breath. See what's here, and always working from that. And so I hope you have a great practice. Release your fingers down. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Interlace the fingers, lift the waist up, stretch over to the right side. Sense of yawning the body open. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, up and over to the left. Really stretching up and over, feet planting. Inhale, center, separate your hands, open the chest. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Fingers to the shins or the ground. Half lengthen, scoop the chest and tailbone up. Step your right leg back, tapping the knee down. Inhale, twist open toward the front leg, shoulders into your back, left heel planting. Exhale, frame the front foot. Pushing down into your front heel, belly lifting. Inhale, arms rise overhead, open the chest. Step back, high plank, top of a pusher. Take a full breath here, hands at least as wide as your shoulders. Get light through your back and long through your spine. Touch your knees down, you're going to lower all the way down. Slide your body forward so the elbows actually come on top of your wrist. Now take your hands, bring them off the mat, spider your fingers, elbows lifting and then drawing back. Inhale, scoop the chest forward and up. Exhale, lower forehead down. So there's a little energy of your fingers. Push the ground away with the tops of your feet with your fingers. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Shoulders and elbows draw back. Belly lifting up. Exhale, ripple down, forehead down. Okay, do that one more time. Get broad through the chest with your breath in. Release, bring your hands underneath your shoulders and lift up into downward facing dog. Nice full breath in. Full breath out. Right leg lifts high towards the ceiling. Really press down through your right hand. Draw your left thigh back. Breathe in, nice big stretch from fingers to toe. Knee comes towards your nose. Pause there, you're staying in this plank, belly lifting, back light. Inhale, stretch the toe back. Spine forward. Exhale, knee to the nose, hollow out the belly. Do that one more time. Inhale, reach. In that plank shape, right toe lifting. Exhale, knee coming in. Dome the back, lift the hips a little bit more. Step your right foot to your thumb, tapping your left knee down. Inhale, lift your arms. Grab for your left wrist, pressing the left palm up to the ceiling. Reach tall. So rock back a little, create more lift, and then come up and over to the right side. And actively pull on your wrist. Create that length on the left side of your body. Go deeper into the stretch by breathing into the left lung. And as you're lifting up and out of the hips, keep drawing your right thigh bone, your right heel heavy. Create that counter action, that active stretch in two directions. Back to center, breathe in. Hands come down. You're going to float your left leg up, standing splits. Drive the standing foot down, strong base. Inhale, half lengthen, lift the toe, lift the chest, start gentle. Fold the toe, lifts even higher. Activate both legs. Do that one more time, half lengthen. Right, feet come to touch, fold. Actually, bring your feet hip width apart. Breathe in, half lengthen. Release, heavy head. Sit in your chair, arms reach overhead. Utkatasana. Thighs drop heavy. Slide your hips back. Keep that strong base of your feet planting the balls of your feet as much as your heels. Activate that deep strength of your belly. Stretch your waist long. Sit your bum down. Little movement here. Rise a little on your breath in. Create that space. Sit lower into that space. You can do that 2 more times. Always with your breath, as much range of movement as you want to play around with. This is inviting that attention and curiosity into your body. Awesome. Staying low, shift your weight into your left foot. You're going to lift your right knee up. Cross your right ankle on top of your right leg on top of your left. Maybe twist time. Yeah. Sitting low, so you're in eagle legs. Lift the belly, drive down more through the standing foot, lift taller, right arm wraps under for eagle pose. Awesome. Now really feel that strong base. Actively push the left foot down to lift the elbows, the spine taller. Almost like you're trying to straighten the standing leg, but instead bend more, drop the bum. Awesome. From here, you're going to let that right foot straighten the standing leg, let that right foot cross, unravel the arms, interlace the fingers, stretch tall. You're going to reach up and over towards the right side. Let the hips gently come towards the left. Let's move it to the other side. Inhale, center. Up and over towards the left. Try to keep pressing the right foot down. Inhale, center, unwind the legs, open the chest, breathe in. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lengthen, scoop the bum and the chest up. Left leg steps back, tapping the knee down. Finding that breath. Inhale, twist open towards the front leg, shoulders roll back. Frame the front foot. A chance to really find that tone, lifting the belly, push the ground away. Inhale, arms lift. Step back, high plank, top of a push-up. Take a full breath in. Get light through the spine, lengthen the sternum. Knees touch down, slowly lower. As you lower, push the ground away. Find that strong resistance. Shoulders roll back. Spider the fingers, elbows and shoulders back. Baby cobra, float the chest. Exhale, forehead down. You do that 2 more times. Keep reaching off that strong base of your legs. Fire up the thighs. Lengthen and lift. Breathe in. Try to lengthen and lower as you exhale. 1 more time. Shoulders and elbows draw back. Chest broad. Release, downward facing dog. Lift the hips back and up. Bend back through your knees. This time the left leg lifts. Breathe in. Left thumb prince planting. Knee to your nose, exhale. So your shoulders are over your hips. So you're in plank with the knee hovering. Stay in that plank shape. Shoulders over your wrist. Inhale, toe back. Spine lengthening so they reach in 2 directions. Exhale, knee to forehead. So it's almost like that angry cat position. Dome the back, lift the shin. 1 more. Inhale, reach it back. The toe and the crown stretch in 2 directions. Exhale, knee to forehead. Step your foot to your left thumb, tapping the right knee down. Breathe in, arms lift. Grab for your right wrist. Now actually pull your body up. Lift up out of the lunge, so your hip bones lift. Drive down through the front foot. There's a sense of reaching tall, and then pull your right arm up and over to the left. Belly lifting. Drive the front heel down. And as you reach up and over, then start to soften your hips. So you get this beautiful stretch all along the right side, even that right hip flexor. Deepen the stretch by breathing into those places that feel a little dense. And back to center, open the chest. Hands down. Now, by pushing the front foot down, can you float that right leg up? Inhale, half lengthen, toe and chest lift. Keep the leg lifted, exhale, fold. 1 more time, lengthen. Right foot comes down, feet hip width apart. Reset here, half lengthen, breathe in. Exhale, release. Sit in your chair, arms reach high overhead to a hip width stance. Thighs and feet press down. A pose that lift the belly, lift and lengthen the spine. A few movements here, rise a little, breathe in. Sit even lower, exhale. 2 more times. Driving the feet down, feel that lift through the belly. Use the belly to hold that, sit the bum down and back. 1 more time. And that breath is always there to support you, to energize you. Shift your weight into your right foot, lifting the left knee up. A 1-legged squat. Cross your left leg up and over. Driving down through your standing foot. Almost feel like you're trying to straighten your right leg, but instead of that power to lift, drop your thigh down. Bring your body more upright, belly lifting, left arm wraps underneath for eagle pose. Find your breath. Find a strong base of support. Lift the spine, lift the elbows. Sit the hips lower. Again, stepping, you're already across, so just step your left foot across. Your crisscross, your pinky toes are facing each other. Unwind the arms, lift up, breathe in. Stretch up and over towards the left side. Take a breath here. Bring more energy into your feet. Lots of opening for the sides of the body. Inhale back to center. Exhale up and over to the right. Press more through your left foot, through your front foot. That beautiful Beautiful stretch on the left side. Awesome. Come back to center. Unwind the feet. Release your arms. Take a full breath in. Roll the shoulders up to your ears. Big breath out. Exhale. Awesome. Inhale, arms lift over your head. Little back bend. Open the chest. Exhale, fold forward. Half lengthen, scoop the bum up, reach the chest forward. Release. Sit in your chair, so a little change here. Reach your arms up overhead. And thigh bones drop down, slide them back. So you're actually sliding your bum and your shins back. And keep that deep lift of your navel. Sit lower. You're shifting weight into your left foot, right knee comes up. Find that balance here. And you're going to keep the shape of the left leg. Slowly start to reach your right toe back. Your fingers are still reaching forward. You're still in that chair shape of your front leg until the ball of the foot finds the ground. Keep moving your left thigh back. Drop the thigh lower, pressing strongly into the ground. Not only with your front foot, but with your ball of your back foot. Okay, breathe in. Left arm is going to reach back, right arm forward, coming into a twist. Elbow or hand can come to the outside of your knee. And still feel that shape of the chair, left thigh down and back, energizing through that back leg. Inhale, get long. Exhale, twist. Unwind, arms lift up. You're going to bring your hands down inside of your left foot. Spin your heels towards the right side. So you're coming into a twist. Your toes are pointing to the left side of the room. And the outer edge of your right foot is down. Roll your shoulders into your back. Okay. And you can stay here at any time lifting your left arm for a modified side plank, or you can step that left foot back for a side plank. And make sure your right shoulder is into your back. It's like we did in that first shape. Press the ground away, stretch the left arm higher. Now you can stay there or reach the left fingers towards the top of the room. So you're creating this beautiful stretch, but keep doming and lifting the right side away from the ground. Keep breathing. It's hard to breathe and talk and do the shape. I'm sweating now. Breathe in. The left hand comes down, press back, downward facing dog. Woo. Take a full breath. Maybe one more. Re-energize your body with that beautiful full breath. Now, option to flow, inhale forward, high plank. Knees can come down or stay lifted. You still slide forward as you lower, so your chest is broad, your fingers are planting. Back bend, up dog, baby cobra, strong legs to lift the chest. Downward facing dog, exhale. Full one breath. Let the head hang, unhinge the jaw. Right leg lifts up. Bend your knee and stack your hip open. Keep lifting the knee high, rolling your right hip and knee towards the ceiling. Pressing the right hand down. Inhale, toe up to the ceiling. Right hip rolls down to meet the left. High plank, breathe in. The right toe is still hovering. Knee to forehead. Inhale, toe back. You're still in that plank shape. Toe and spine reach in two directions. Belly lifting. Bring your knee to your right armpit. Again, toe back, spine forward. Inhale. Strong exhale. Cross it to your left armpit. Stay there. Shift the weight forward. Lift that right side. Inhale, knee to nose. Step your foot to your right thumb. Separate the stance or hip width distance. And let's flow through this. Inhale, high lunge rise. Exhale, warrior two, strong base of the feet. One breath here. Rotate the hips, stretch the fingers. Soften the edges. Reach up and back, exalt your warrior. Back to warrior two. Let's do that one more time. Reach it up and back, breathe in. Back to warrior two. Triangle pose, straighten your front leg. Extend that right side long and swivel. So we've already really activated that right side. Side plank with some of the other movements we did. Lift the right side, pushing the ground away, maybe using a block here. You can push against your shin. Float the left lung high. Plant down through the back heel. Inhale, stretch the left fingers toward the top of your mat. Gaze towards your front foot. Now keeping this feeling of stretching, walk your back foot forward. Your left hand can come to your hip, but can you still keep that energy of reaching the waist forward? Half moon fingers can come down in front of your pinky toe, or maybe using your block here. I forgot to bring mine. Okay. That feeling of extending long, kicking the heel back, reaching the spine forward. Rotate your hip and shoulder, your left hip and shoulder up to the sky. You can stay here, or option to stretch your left arm towards the top of the room so that there's a energy from your back heel to your finger. Full breath in. Left hand comes down, standing splits. Toe lifting, chest lifting, breathe in. Bring your left foot down to meet the right hip width apart. Half lengthen, inhale, scoop the bum up, scoop the chest forward. Exhale, fold. Interlace your fingers behind you. Roll your shoulders into your back. First, reach your knuckles back so that your thumbs are sliding towards your tailbone. Lift your bum up towards your thumbs. Extend the chest long. And you can stay there, or you can start to reach your pinkies up and over. So there's this real feeling of your bum lifting, your tailbone lifting. First, open the chest, shoulders back, the elbows can be bent, and then open the shoulders by bringing the pinkies up and over. Find your breath. Allow your head to hang, your jaw to relax. And bringing your thumbs back to your tailbone, generous bend to your knees. Slowly roll up the spine. So we're staying in that same lock of the hands. Spine tall, roll the shoulders back. Start to press the knuckles down, the heels down. Lift the waist, the chest, the gaze up. Lifting from that strong base of your feet, of your legs. You might take the pinkies to the back of the mat gently. Spread your collarbones wide. And you can explore bending your elbows and sliding them to the back of your mat. One more broad breath into the chest. Release. Take a moment, deep breath in. Easy breath out. Into the second side. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, fold forward. And feet about hip width apart. Reset here, half lengthen. Slide the thighs back, the chest forward. Exhale, fold. Sit in your chair. Arms reach high overhead. Thighs dropping down and sliding back. Lift through the belly, lengthen through the spine. Drop the thighs even lower. Remember, you're always in control of your breath to help you observe, to help you see and understand where you're at and work with that, work from that. Shifting your weight into your right foot, left knee to the chest, and keeping that chair pose in your right leg starts to stretch the left foot back until the ball of the foot finds the ground. Feet are still hip width apart. Right heel and thigh back. Keep that strength of your back, leg, and thigh lifting. Inhale, right arm back. Twist towards the right side. Elbow or hand to the outside of your front knee. Thigh heavy. Back thigh lifting. Inhale, get long. Belly pulling in. Exhale, twist. One more breath. Inhale, arms lift. Hands come down inside of your right foot. You might need to scooch that left leg further back. Spin your toes towards the right so that whole outer edge of my left foot is down on the ground. spine long. You can stay here. At any time, right arm can lift up, or maybe stepping your right foot back. Side plank. You're not sinking into the left shoulder. Push the ground away. Try to lift the left side. Stretch the right arm, the right lung up. And that option to stretch the right fingers towards the top of the room. Get long from the heels, pressing back to the crown of the head and the fingers reaching forward. Lift that left side. Full breath in, almost there. Right hand comes down. Press back, downward facing dog. Slow, easy cycle of breath. Option to flow. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower, take your time. Inhale, back bend, open through the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts high, bend your knees, stack your hip open. And really keep as much energy in your left hand as your right hand. So again, that base is strong. You stretch the knee up and take it over. Toe up, breathe in. Knee to nose, exhale. And staying in that plank shape. Toe back, spine forward, shoulders over wrist. Knee to left armpit. Lift away from the ground, push it away. Inhale, stretch it back. Knee to right armpit, find that twist, pause. Shoulders come forward over wrist. Push the ground away, dome the back. Knee to nose, step it through. Find your breath. Set up that hip width stance. Arms lift, breathe in. Spin to warrior two, right heel comes onto the ground. Take a breath there. Lift through the low belly. Stretch and extend out to your edges. But soften them. They don't have to be rigid. Reach up and back, exalt. Back to warrior two. Kind of beautiful stretch. Plant the front heel down. Reach the fingers over. Triangle pose. Straighten the front leg. Left side is long, but it's lifted. And then twist open. You can stay here, reach your right fingers towards the top of your mat. But as you do that, create that opposition. Press the outer edge of your right heel down. Use your breath to open up to that right side. One more cycle. Right hand to hip, gaze down, walk your back foot closer for half moon. Fingers come in front of your pinky toes. And maybe using a block here, I suggested. If mine wasn't all the way over there, I'd be using it. You might even have a bend to your knee. Lengthen that left side. Use that strength we activated, left oblique, left armpit lifting. Roll the right lung and heel high. And you have whatever option you want with that top arm. You also have the option of choosing a breath that's supporting you, a breath that brings you into a sense of ease, but also curiosity and fullness. One more inhale. Right arm down, standing splits, keep the right toe lifted. Inhale, toe lifting, chest lifting. Exhale, right foot comes down, fold. Half lengthen, breathe in, scoop the chest and the tailbone up. Exhale and release. Arms lift, breathe in. Interlace your fingers, bring them behind your head. Draw your elbows back. Shoulders relax. Find that strong base, push the ground away. Start to lift up through the belly, the waist, and you can even use your thumbs to lift up through the back of the neck. And let your chest, your gaze turn up. Even though you're curving the back, think of lifting up out of your legs, up out of your neck. Keep those nice full breaths down into the belly, but also bring those nice wide breaths into the chest. So one more full inhale. Release. Take a moment. One more breath to draw your attention inward. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, fold forward. Lengthen, breathe in. Lift the bum, reach the chest. Step back to high plank. Knees down or lifted. Lower, you're going to hold your back bend here, so choose your variation. Up dog or baby cobra. Hold, not the breath. Activate the legs. Slide the chest forward and up. Maybe you bend the elbows slightly, see if you can roll the shoulders back. And feel that lift up through your belly, lift up through your waist. Broaden the chest. Inhale, look right. Exhale, center. Strong legs. Inhale, look left. Exhale, center. Inhale, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Awesome. And here in your dog, send some breath into the sides and the back of your lungs. And allow your jaw to unhinge. One more breath. Bring some softness here. So bring your knees down. Sit your bum to one side and swing your legs forward. Extend your heels like you're pushing something away. And you're going to bring your hands underneath your bum, fingertips pointing forward. Lower onto your elbows, and this is where you might really set your hands right underneath your bum. Pressing your elbows into the ground, pushing your feet forward like you're pushing something away. Now slide your waist back, and you're actually pushing your fingers, your mat forward, so that your waist slides. Let your head start to tip back until it just taps the ground. So as I push my fingers down and forward, I actually slide my bum closer to the back of the mat. Slide my waist. Now press the elbows down, broaden the chest. And keep that energy of the legs, of the fingertips, pushing forward. Elbows pressing down, widen the chest. One more breath. Awesome. Tuck the chin in, slowly lower down, arms slide out from underneath you. And then take a moment. Let the spine settle, the pelvis soften. Get heavy, and the belly soften. And that softness is an allowance. It's a permission for the current experience to arise. And let your breath meet that experience. Inhale. Big exhale. Awesome. Let your knees drop to the right, left arm extends out. Passive twist. Knees and shoulders heavy. Gravity sinking you deeper. And take one more exhale here to really melt. And you're going to come up and over towards the left side. Knees and shoulders heavy. And breath is still curious and full. And come back to center. Opening of your hips. Your knees are bent, bottoms of the feet face up. Grab for the outsides of your feet, pulling the knees down to your armpits. As you pull your knees down, reach your tailbone to the back of the room, the back of your mat, and maybe you do little rocks from side to side. And if it feels good, you can even straighten one leg and then the other. And you can bring the feet together, taking them apart. And no right or wrong. Just feeling into your legs, feeling into your hips. And there's no need to rush. And make your way into your final Shavasana. If you have a blanket or a sweater that you want to put on, if there's any particular shape that you want to create, whatever is going to help you soften. Whatever is going to help you bring ease to your body. And that softening, the allowance of the present moment and experience, whether that's a sensation in the body, an emotion, a thought, letting it flow through, letting it flow in and out. Only allowing yourself to be exactly where you are as you are. Not fighting the experience. Just observing it. A chance to observe without reaction. If you notice a reaction arising, just come back to breath and watch. Can you allow your body to have the experience that it's having? Can you witness the present moment? Allowing the body and your deep intelligence to unravel. Just breath by breath. And this is your time. So if you have the time, stay. Stay for as long as you can. And before you do get up, take a moment of gratitude and really make sure that you're including yourself. The discipline you showed today for showing up on your mat, to cultivate this deep awareness and sense of openness and peace in your body. Thank yourself for that. And I thank all of you for showing up and practicing with me today. And stay for as long as you possibly can. Relish in this being where you are as you are. I hope you all have a really beautiful day. Thank you so much for being here.